Aries, sign that's playing for you is mask off. So, mask off, judgment, and then we got mask off, the truth, mask off, page of swords, mask off, 10 of wands in reverse. Who mask fell off is the real question though. If it's not you and somebody outside of you, it's like you exposing somebody. Or you're just no longer ignoring the truth you know about something, someone, or somebody, and now you investing and taking action in that truth. Whether it's someone may have said something or expressed something to you. It's like at one point you could have been lying to your external world, and because you were lying, you manifested a whole bunch of burdens. Or someone outside of you was lying to you, and because they was lying to you, they pulled up on you wearing a mask. Whoever you dealing with couldn't wear the mask forever. You might have took an action, you might have said something, you might have expressed something or put yourself in a certain type of space regarding this friendship or relationship, and that small action amounted to it had a snowball effect, and it brought you the real truth about the situation. So the situation's mask fell off, whether that was a person or now you could just see something for what it is now. And because you could see something for what it is now you could take action the way you need to take action regarding that. And you can release the previous burdens about something. And now that you got a little better mind about a space and or situation, now that you see better, you can cast a better judgment. Oh, ain't no cards out though. It's all spec. So it ain't even gotta be that way. Your mask could have fell off, and now you feel naked in a space and or situation. You might not know how to take, what action to take to get you back in a certain type of place, because now your environment can see you for who you are, or you can see someone for. It's like someone outside of you is exposed, and they trying to figure out what they could do to bring Aries. I was gonna say Sagittarius. You might be dealing with a Sag. You don't have to be, but they trying to figure out what they could do to bring Sagittarius, Aries back. But it's like Aries is already over it. Yeah, and you happy. It's like you're emotionally fulfilled now that you got this feeling. Now that you're back in your power regarding a situation and or just in general. You were investing in a situation. It's like you didn't know what was making you tired until you found out what was making you tired. And you found out what was making you tired because someone came to you and did something or said something or expressed something, and you figured out the whole time you were the problem. Whether that was you or someone external to you, I'm telling you, someone was stealing, someone was lying, cheating, and or stealing from you, whether they was stealing your time, your energy, or your money. I'm telling you, it was something. Someone was toxic. The devil and 7 of swords, yeah, someone was toxic. Now, who was it? I can't tell you if it was you or not. Ain't no cards out. All speculation. All Sunday. Yeah, some shit happened on Sunday. Or some shit gonna happen on Sunday. Or it's Tuesday, but it's your Sunday. You feel me? You can see now. You got some sun in your life now. You got a little more light. A little more light, a little better choices, a little better direction, a little better manifestations. Just with a little bit of light. Change your whole world with a little bit of awareness. Because the sun brings life. You feel me? Now I'm telling you, fixed in that position too. Ain't no cards, all spec. Ain't no cards out yet. We get it started though. Somebody got some awareness though, and whoever it's like you see something, that shit came out. The page of swords. Yeah, you expressing it. You taking action. It's a new action. You may have never done this before. You never said this before. You never shared this with your world before. You never showed this aspect of you before, or you just never said this to this person. You've never expressed this mind or this truth to this person, or you could just be in a position to become aware of a new truth. You got a new perspective about a situation, relationship, or friendship. You've been fixed in a certain place for so long about something. It's like you might finally be in a position to take a different route. Or invest yourself in a different experience, a different environment, a different relationship. Yeah, you out your mind, and that's why you got your little snort in hand. Now that you see what you need to see, you could have been caught up. You could have been caught up in some she-hot back in your day, or someone outside of you, now that you know, now that you moving, now that you taking action, now that you're doing, someone outside of you ain't stuck in their head about you now. It's like back in the day when you weren't moving, it's like someone could have been trapped about the space they shared with you. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know, you feel me? Was it worth it? Should I invest or express myself towards Aries? I was gonna say Sagittarius again. You really might be dealing with a Sag. You don't have to be. Because Saturday ain't even till Thursday. But it's like now, fast forward, now that you're moving, it's like you're prompting someone outside of you to move. Whether if it's someone outside you trying to bop, there's a song that's playing with you. Whether it's someone outside of you, look, on the bottom. It told you, look, back in the day, someone was stuck. Someone didn't know what to do with the space they shared with you, or they just didn't even know if it's like a relationship and someone's interested in you romantically. It's like they didn't know if they wanted to approach you, if the relationship would work. You feel me? It was like a whole bunch of thoughts. But they was losing sleep over the situation they shared with you. Now you could be in this position where you're moving away from that person or those people, or you're no longer expressing yourself in a certain type of way towards that person or those people, and you're taking your truth elsewhere. And it's like you're taking your truth elsewhere in a new form. After you've experienced this, you're not in the position to express this the same way because it's gone through some transformation. Now someone outside of you, all of a sudden, hold on, Aries, wait a minute, I figured it out. It's that type shit. Whole time you ain't even you're not even facing that situation anymore. If you see the way the cards laid out, that's too much. No, if you see the way the cards laid out, it's like you're moving away from something. If it's you versus someone outside of you. If it's you versus you, you got out of your head after being trapped in your mind about a situation or just about a dynamic, about a friendship, about a relationship, or just about some action you took or you didn't take. It's like you're not gonna miss another opportunity. So now it's like, fuck it. If a door not gonna present itself, I'm gonna build that shit, basically. Because last time you might have missed an opportunity. You ain't gonna let that shit happen again. And you know what that's still too much when you don't talk about it. Yeah, look, we'll touch ground though. This was the one that touched ground though. 7 of Swords. This came back. 7 of Swords came back. Yeah, you ain't lying to yourself no more. I'm hot. You on fire right now. Or someone outside you don't want to lie to you no more. Now that you're out of your mind about this relationship. It's like you now, the first song I was playing for you was Mask Off. Now that the masks in the relationship have fallen off, now you could be in a position where you over it. Look, you at one point you wasn't over it. But now, because this was on the middle, this is split. Now you in love with you got a new desire or a new passion in life or just for life. You want something different out of life instead of what you used to think you want. Now that you're in that space, now that you're no longer lying to yourself about first things first, all these goddamn snores, Aries. Yeah, you facing a whole lot of truth right now. In whatever realm of reality we talking about, Lil Baby, and the first card is a Page of Swords. Yeah, you may be expressing yourself and you a baby in the space, but hey, kids grow. You feel me? You could develop. You just got to take the action. You just got to put yourself in that space. You got to put yourself in that position. You'll get better as time festers in that space, but you know you had to make a decision, so you made it. And you know what that means better than I know. If it's you versus someone outside you could make the decision to no longer, they don't want to lie to you no more. Someone don't want to play with you no more, because after you getting out of your head about the situation and you no longer crying over spilled milk, you've been stressing about this relationship, this friendship, this situation for so goddamn long, you about done with it. Because it don't make, anytime you think about it, it don't bring you no good feelings. So for that, you putting yourself in a new space, a new position, a new place, and you expressing the new truth. Someone outside you, now that they see you moving on, they don't want to lie to you no more. They don't want to play with you no more. They had a whole lot of lies though. High Priestess in revert, they had a whole lot of lies on back order. Shit, from the beginning of the relationship, they might have been lying to you. Ever since you met this person, and they did all that just to keep you from moving away, just to keep you from expressing something different, putting yourself in a different environment, involving yourself with different people, or just thinking and feeling differently. But all that shit in the end put you in a position to look at what you was investing in. Look at who you was shaking your hands with. Because you were tired. Anything you wanted to do, for some reason you couldn't do it, and you was trying to figure out why. Why don't I have the drive, that drive I usually have? Why am I always drained energetically? Why can't I put my mind in new spaces, new arenas, think and see and feel about life differently? And that's because you had a blockage. Now, whether that blockage was a mindset you had, and you probably had that mind because your mama told you something growing up, and because your mama or your daddy told you that, you put that on, you built a mind around that belief system. And that belief system was the one that was keeping you from spreading your wings the way you know to spread your wings. Look, it was a lie from the jump. And it could have been truthful for their time. It ain't have to be a lie, but it ain't truthful for your time. Now you investing in it's like you're taking the first steps to build your mind, or just express yourself in a new. And look, some shit's over. I told you killed that. If that's the mindset your mama gave you, the man that was ruling your world internally, we talking the man that was, alright, he was the king. Yeah, the king is fallen because all your truths, all your experience. You can't ignore the fact that, okay, your parents might have told you this, but when you took that and brought it into life, that happened. You can't ignore the fact that happened. That was one reason why you should have stopped. Then you had a whole other list of reasons. Or it's just a situation external to you. Make me want to make the trap say, hey, yeah, I'm telling you, you've been through some shit. Regarding 10 of coins in reverse, under the 10 of swords upright. Yeah, back in your day. And that's why you made the decision to put a period on. You can't be here even if you wanted to continue to be here. There's nothing left there. For you, at least. Yeah, look, ain't nothing left there for you. You can't develop there. You can't expand or express your truth in that environment. The only thing you get out of that is a bump on the head and some conflict. And you ain't with that. Every time you express your mind or an idea there, everybody around you like, Aries, what you talking about? Aries, that ain't going, no, Aries. And then they kill your elevation. They shoot you down, so to speak. And you kind of done up with it. It's like you have no reason why you should stay. Not one solid reason. So you're not staying. Yeah, now listen, someone outside of you though, it's like they standing right in front of the door, not letting you walk by and whatever around. You know what that means for you better than I know what that means for you. Someone still got some fight left in them for you, Aries, but it's their karma for you to be in a position where you now holding on to everything that's stable now that you done got out of your mind and killed what you needed to kill. The mindsets, the beliefs, the perspectives, or just the relationships. You end in friendships, you end in relationships because you realize what was limiting you, what was holding you back from you. It's like something was holding you back from you, and you ain't going through that no more. And you know better than I know what that means. It's working.